Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedging Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to combine the two. So we're going to start with Ethereum. And man, this breakout was just beautiful. In my prior posting from yesterday morning, the prior evening, morning, and so on, I've shown that in a triangle, which by Elliott waves is counted as A, B, C, D, E, does not require all the time for it to have 5 waves in the form of A, B, C, D, E, each wave having 3 subwaves of A, B, C. I also said consistently that because it does not require 5 waves, the fact that a pattern is looking like a triangle doesn't require A, B, C, D, E 1/3 of the time, at least for the cryptos, not for the equities. For the cryptos, breakouts do occur at the D wave stage. And sure enough, for Ethereum, as I said yesterday and reported last night, the breakout for Ethereum is in progress and continues. I also stated that quite often, if Bitcoin is not leading the charge, there is usually another mature coin, Ethereum, Litecoin, what have you, which could take the baton and lead. I also stated yesterday that Ethereum, if it breaks out, because even before then Ethereum was already well in progress of the wave D, while Bitcoin was only still at C, I realized that Ethereum could be leading and could have the baton and break out at the D wave stage, and that's exactly what happened. And this is being done in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. After a little bit more, it'll come and retrace. It has to. Elliott wave states that after 5 waves, there is a requisite retracement. So now here is Bitcoin. I stated that the volume will be continuing to decline, and it sure did. And there should be a greater surge than what we've got right now, and I believe there will be, to drive the surge and break out into price higher than where it is right now. This white arrow has been here for a few days to give that indication of that potential for a D wave breakout. And that's exactly what happened here. So it's following, in my opinion, still probably Ethereum's lead. So what would likely happen from here? That's the big question. And just like it is for Ethereum right now, moving in a 5 wave impulse, which will look like this. Let's label Ethereum first. From here, it'll be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's not done, I don't think. Certainly not a primary degree of trend. So I think it'll be 1, 2. It's working on wave 3, which is why it's going vertical. Wave 3s, even for cryptos, are quite often the most vicious and vigorous, violent, moving wave within the 5 waves. Just like here, wave 3 was near vertical. Now, for wave 5s for cryptos, it can also be the most extended quite often. I'd say about 40% of the time. So anyways, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 will probably come down to maybe here. And after this 5, it'll have a correction. Which will probably look like something like this. And then continue upwards, just like what this arrow is showing. So now back to Bitcoin. What we can do is we can project based on the following the lead So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 will probably be here. 4 and 5. I think we will break 10,000. By the time these 5 waves are complete, if this is correct, I believe we will breach the 10,000 mark. And look how it's going vertical, because it's wave 3. And that vertical nature of wave 3 is almost required. If it's not vertical, near vertical. Now, Bitcoin surges, corrects, surges, corrects, surges, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. It surge, it's going to correct a little bit, surge to 3, then make 4, and surge one more time. And I think that's just the way the Bitcoin does it. It takes it in spurts. And after this five wave impulse, there will be an ABC correction. It'll again temporarily probably bring the price down back to under 10K. But that's okay, because this is just a retracement, a pause, a rest before resuming the uptrend again. You got to remember that this is a big consolidation pattern. So this is 3, 4 is done, 5 I think could go a lot higher than 10, 4, 29, but I'm going to leave it here for now, because 10, 4, 29 is about 1.618 extension of wave 1. In this case, wave 3 is the longest. Elliott wave states that when wave 3 is extended, waves 1 and 5 tend toward equality. But for cryptos, wave 1 and 5 has sort of 5 becomes 1.618 Fibonacci extension of the length of wave 1. All of these rules could sound like foreign language to you, but once you learn it, and once you apply it, once you practice it, it becomes second-hand nature. All right. I hope this has been helpful to you. I want to bring your attention to the announcement that I had made yesterday regarding the new one-of-a-kind platform called the Bitcoin Live. And this Bitcoin Live site is going to go live on June 4th. So you've got 32 days and a few hours left. Because to sign up for the founding memberships, we only have a very limited number of founding memberships available. So we're taking the shortlist to allocate to that, and I've joined with Peter Brandt, Tone Vase, and 3 other very well-known analysts. And if this is something that could help you, Big Chads, See the Light Trading, Bob Larkus, this is something that I think you could potentially benefit, because the target aim of this site is really twofold. Analysis output for aggressive traders as well as investors in cryptos. This will not cover stocks and equities and commodities. Very little of it, if at all, at least not for me. I will be 100% cryptocurrency dedicated. The second aim of this site is for education. And you're going to have live events. So for one membership, you get access to 6 analysts. Each one of us will have a dedicated page for our own work that you can have direct and immediate access to. On May 21st, I will be holding a webinar to detail out exactly the contents, descriptions, objectives, and expectations of my landing page for my analysis. So as one of the featured analysts, I think you're going to get quite a bit of access to me on a daily basis, as well as intensive analytical output and education driven interactions as well, and presentations and webinars. So where do you go to sign up for this? The address is right here. If you go to my yesterday's posting on this, which was the one right after the morning posting from yesterday, the second posting from yesterday, it'll have all the links. For you to get the discount for the founding membership, you have to use this link. Otherwise, you will not get a discount. Again, all of this links I put in will go to this link for the discount generation. If you get on the list using this link, you will receive the founding membership discount. And the details of that, how much, what the discount is, etc., what have you, the terms and conditions, everything will be mailed to you once you register for the shortlist. I think this is really exciting, very exciting, free of trolls and haters. But more importantly, it's a real laser focal point of 6 analysts coming together that you can have access to all of them with a single membership. With the bull market coming in Bitcoin, I think it's high time to see if you can get esoteric level of advice and analysis and education. So check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.